Let's get this party started. So, Rodney Beliveau, Managing Partner, Nova Scotia with Doan Grant Thornton. There's a spotlight waiting for you, sir, center stage. Come on up.
We share something important. A commitment to helping Canadian businesses thrive. Together, we care for our neighbors, our clients, and the communities we call home. We embrace challenges, knowing when to lace up and protect what matters most. We celebrate our strengths, because being Canadian means being friendly and bold, caring and confident, trustworthy and hardworking. It's time to show the world what Canadian businesses are made of. The kind of grit and passion that's united Atlantic Canada. We're proud to stand with you. In Canada, for Canada.
Now, some folks might know that Rodney is an expert on auditing and financial statements and complex accounting and risk management. But did you also know that he is a volunteer with Neptune Theatre? So I have a question. Have you always wanted to be on the stage? Is that your secret ambition? Absolutely. Well, we are so happy to give you this opportunity to take your moment in the spotlight. Mo Algermosi, come on up. Mo is CEO of GIT Coatings in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. He and his team are making ships more efficient and environmentally friendly. Their trademark solution has replaced traditional coatings on more than 400 vessels, removing over 35,000 kilograms of biocides from the ocean. When he's not saving the planet, Mo mentors with Creative Destruction Lab and serves on the board of advisors with Dalhousie Emira Idea Hub. Mo Algermosi, thank you. So, Fatin Alt-Hasley. Oh, there we go. Fatin is co-founder and chief creative officer of We Us Them. It's an advertising agency operating in 142 countries. Their staff speak a combined 15 languages. Their work has earned international accolades. They have been named one of Canada's 10 most innovative businesses, and they've been recognized by both the WHO and the World Bank. Fatin has been listed among the most inspiring and enterprising executives in the country. Fatin. David Anderson. David is, come on, we can clap. David is president of audio and video post-production powerhouse Village Works Content Company. During the pandemic, Dave transformed his studio into the only COVID-compliant SAG-AFTRA recording space east of Montreal. Today, in a building that's powered 60% by solar, his facility houses Atlantic Canada's only Dolby Atmos certified mixed theater, offering a three-dimensional audio experience. An avid community champion, Dave supports housing, arts, and animal welfare. Craig Bell Estabrooks. As president and CEO of Port St. John, Craig has been instrumental in securing millions of dollars for infrastructure improvements, more than doubling container growth and attracting a $100 million cold storage facility, an investment that promises to create 100 new jobs by the end of 2026. A respected industry leader, he frequently speaks out on critical issues affecting the Canadian supply chain and transportation sectors. I'm going to guess he's already familiar with Minister Freeland. She probably knows the name already. Yes. Congratulations, Craig. Matthew Benvey. Matthew opened a personal training studio in 2009. With the help of his twin brother Mitch, it got ripped. Today, Evolve has more than 70 employees, multiple locations, and $2.5 million in annual revenue. In 2023, they founded a preventative health clinic, which made $1.3 million in year one. And along the way, they've raised more than $1 million for local charities. Congratulations, Matthew. Next up is the founder and CEO of Indigivisor, Nadine Bernard. In 2022, Nadine turned a side hustle into a trusted enterprise, forging meaningful connections between the corporate world and Indigenous communities. She is helping companies and agencies build partnerships with Indigenous-led businesses on their journey toward economic reconciliation. A proud Mi'kmaq woman entrepreneur, Nadine's guiding principles in business align with her core Indigenous values: wisdom, love, respect, courage, honesty, humility, and truth. Sasha Boulay-Deveau. The CEO of Capture Therapeutics is all about bold decisions, and that has made all the difference. From a single clinic, it has grown into a healthcare movement with 5 locations across the region and a virtual branch accessible to all Canadians. While her clinic is rooted in patient care, Sasha leads with a community-first mindset, such as fundraising to support patients who can't afford care. Sasha. Now, I'm not going to point out that she ran off stage before I stopped talking. Alfred Ferguson. In 2021, Alfred founded Tribe Network to support racialized people pursuing entrepreneurship, technology, and innovation. Tribe connects them with capital, mentorship, group support, and educational opportunities. In 4 years, it has grown to 2,000 members and launched initiatives such as the Black Startup Project for Atlantic Canadian entrepreneurs and Tribe Ventures, which aims to raise and distribute $20 million to racialized entrepreneurs by 2030. Next up, we have the President and CEO of the Chapman Group, Tanya Chapman. Inspired by the strong women in her life, Tanya built her business with an all-women workforce. Their mission? To help small to medium-sized organizations attract, retain, and invest in valuable employees. Each year, they donate 10% of their time to the community, often in support of women and children. Since 2023, the Chapman Group Community Fund has generously contributed $20,000 to local projects. Our next award winner is actually the president and CEO of this particular venue, Carrie Cousins. Carrie leads Events East Group, which includes the Scotiabank Centre and the Halifax Convention Centre. Under her leadership, Events East has met or exceeded its business and financial targets. They welcomed 3.2 million visitors to 1,500 events, support more than 100 local suppliers, and generate $500 million in economic impact. Carrie has earned multiple awards, including the accounting profession's highest honor, Carrie Cousins. Our next award winner has my favorite name. Please welcome Dawn Daly. Dawn is at CAA Atlantic's first female CEO. And since she came into the job, she has modernized and expanded this century-old organization. Membership has grown 23% and revenue by 55%. They've also achieved greater diversity and inclusion, an Indigenous reconciliation plan, added electric vehicles, increased efficiencies, and lowered costs for their everyday membership. Dawn also champions women's causes, such as Shelter Movers, which moves domestic violence victims into safe homes. Well done, Dawn Daly. Mike Davis. Mike is president and CEO of certified B Corporation Davis Peer Consulting. Mike and his 100 employees gather community input to help inform government policy on key issues like housing, healthcare, social issue reform, and employment services. Do you have anything to do with transportation, internal trade, any of those? Getting there. Mike is also vice chair of Kids Help Phone, serves on the Nova Scotia government's Environmental Racism Panel, and was named Halifax Chamber of Commerce 2025 Business Leader of the Year. We doing good? You're still there. We're not letting you go yet. Sebastian Dupuis. Since becoming president and CEO of Assumption Life in 2019, Sebastian has led this B Corp to the highest profitability in its 122-year history. Right? Through strategic technology investments, he has increased their client servicing capacity and achieved above-average growth. Sebastian also volunteers on various boards, including the Atlantic Cancer Research Institute and l'Université de Moncton. And I think around this time last year, somebody celebrated a birthday. We're a little bit later this year. Is it a happy belated birthday, Sebastian? It is happy belated birthday. Our next award winner is Billy English. Billy leads Kindred Home Care, the largest privately owned home care provider in New Brunswick. 1,000 employees caring for 1,400 seniors weekly. He also founded the province's largest training school for personal care aid and personal support worker education. Balancing profitability with community commitment, he launched Goji Living in 2020, renting units to families and seniors, many of whom are on fixed incomes. Bradley Farquhar. Bradley's interests range from cutting-edge technology to space exploration with ambitious visions. We need ambitious visions, don't we? With ambitious visions of building orbital space habitats. At Purple Cow Internet, he has fearlessly challenged industry monopolies, significantly reducing internet costs for over 30,000 Happy Herd members. Bradley is also Oh, we're not done? We're not done? Bradley is also deeply involved in community service, funding local causes, and initiating Purple Cow's Neighbor in Need program. Thank you. John Flewelling, ladies and gentlemen. As CEO of employee-owned professional engineering and environmental consulting firm CBCL Limited, John has produced 70% revenue growth, directed strategic acquisitions, enhanced employee engagement, and integrated advanced AI tools to optimize client solutions. For their 500-plus employees working across all 4 Atlantic provinces plus Ontario, John rewards innovation and prioritizes talent retention through professional development, mentorship, and career advancement. I just wish you had somebody here to support you tonight. I think we should all give him a round of applause, John Flewelling. Kim Furlong. Kim is the founder of Newfoundland Balance and Dizziness Center, featuring state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment and the largest fall protection system in Canada. Kim also established a community lab partnership with Memorial University and industry researchers, advancing treatments for multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and other neurological disorders. An inclusiveness champion, Kim co-founded a nonprofit to provide inclusive cycling programs for children and adults. Kim Furlong. And thank you, Rodney. You have been an amazing presenting sponsor. You may step down. You're off duty. You're welcome down. Our next award presenter is Jack Graham, board chair and partner at McInnes Cooper.
For over 160 years, we have counseled and advised visionary leaders. As business and law continue to innovate and evolve on a global scale, we continue to adapt to meet the needs of our clients, communities, and region. We're supporting the leaders of today to reimagine our tomorrow. We are proud to sponsor Atlantic Business Magazine's Top 50 CEO Awards. Congratulations to this year's winners. Together, we achieve more.
Hello, Jack. So like you do, I did a little bit of research about Jack before this evening, and I found out he's a pretty serious guy. He fills his day with employment law, labor arbitration, collective bargaining, and then I found out he is the longest serving member of the International Tennis Federation. So, does that mean, like Serena, Andre, all of them? I bet he could serve up some great stories. Oh, anyway, I think I'm hilarious. John Gonzalez. In 2016, John opened a collaborative rehabilitation clinic in Moncton with just 3 health professionals and a receptionist. Driven by a commitment to excellence, aided by 47% annual average growth rate, that single clinic has now evolved into a thriving provincial network. John credits his work ethic to his parents, who immigrated from the Philippines in the 1970s, working tirelessly to create opportunities for their family. Cynthia Goodwin. After 25 years working for others, Cynthia launched CC Goodwin with a $50,000 line of credit, a laptop, and 1 client. Today, this marketing, PR, and management consulting firm has grown into an award-winning venture known for world-class work, exceptional client service, and good corporate citizenship. Their impact plan funds post-secondary bursaries, community giving, and volunteerism. Congratulations. Carol Ann Harding. Carol Ann is CEO of Smart Ice Monitoring and Information, an Indigenous-led climate change adaptation organization combining local knowledge with innovative monitoring and satellite mapping for ice travel safety. By building relationships and respecting reconciliation, Carol Ann has created significant economic and social impacts while expanding their service from 2 to 35 communities. She has served on multiple community boards, including the newly formed Atlantic Aerospace and Defense Association. Our next award winner is also a Harding, Stephen Harding. Since joining the Dartmouth General Hospital Foundation in 2019, Stephen has transformed its fundraising model, quadrupled donations, and attracted thousands of new donors. Through his efforts, the hospital acquired its first MRI and orthopedic robot, becoming a national center of excellence for orthopedic surgery. This inspiring leader is also an active volunteer, participating in the Healthcare Foundations of Nova Scotia and the National Council of Fundraising Executives. Stephanie Hovey. As a hospital-based speech-language pathologist, Stephanie saw children in need of specialized care, often facing significant wait times. Her response was to launch Allied Therapy. Over the past 6 years, it has evolved into a 16-person multidisciplinary clinic providing in-person and telehealth services. She and her team travel the world to learn the latest techniques, inspiring creative health solutions. Congratulations, Stephanie. Doug Jones. Doug launched Ignite Atlantic because of his steadfast belief in rural resilience and opportunity. This award-winning innovation hub connects rural entrepreneurs, young people, and industries with resources and mentorship to help them succeed. Doug is inspiring others to think big, take risks, and believe in the power of their ideas, proving that even the most remote places can thrive in a modern, interconnected world. Doesn't he sound like Carol Ann Harding just a few people ago? If you guys haven't been introduced, you need to be introduced to each other. Doug Jones, congratulations. Laura Canan. I can't dare interrupt that, that's too good. When she became CEO of MDW Law in 2021, Laura introduced radical change, and she doubled the firm's intake capacity. Further efficiencies were found through software and AI tools, while the acquisition of Tandem Family Law and 3 office buildings expanded the business. With more locations and increased revenue on the horizon, it's no wonder Laura has been named one of the leading lawyers to watch in the Canadian Lexpert Dictionary. Please welcome Kevin Kiley. Kevin is managing partner with McInnes Cooper, and as such, he is redefining how law firms operate, launching MC Advisory to provide business leaders with access to advisors who can help them navigate an increasingly complex world. He also champions technology and HR investments, keeping the firm ahead of the curve in legal technology. In 2024, McInnes Cooper was the only exclusively Canadian law firm recognized in the Financial Times Innovative Lawyers North America Awards. McInnes Cooper and Kevin Kiley, congratulations. Denis Landry. Despite economic uncertainty and a volatile supply chain, Denis has propelled his company's growth to 3 major cities and 94 employees. Premier Plumbing and Heating leads the precision construction industry, using cutting-edge tools to enhance efficiency and increase revenue. And actually, he's increased it 219% since 2022. Denis is also a director for Build for the Future, a construction industry initiative raising $1 million for children's charities. Our next award winner couldn't be here this evening, but we are going to recognize her and celebrate her accomplishments. Jacqueline Lee. Jacqueline is CEO of PolyUnity, where she is disrupting the medtech industry such that hospitals across Canada now turn to them for their 3D printing solutions, streamlining workflows, cutting costs, reducing equipment downtime, and improving patient outcomes. Jacqueline is also a passionate advocate for diversity in tech, and she has co-founded Techquity Plus, a 400-member-strong women's peer network. Jacqueline Lee. Our next winner is here with us this evening, Dr. Patricia Lingley-Potty. Patricia is president, oh my gosh, I love this energy. Patricia is president, CEO, and co-founder of Strongest Families Institute. It's Canada's first e-mental health system dedicated to children and families. This award-winning charity supports over 10,000 Canadians annually, providing accessible, evidence-based care regardless of your geography. She is an advocate for mental health reform internationally as well, consulting on policy, research, and innovation, and she partners with Indigenous communities to co-design culturally relevant mental health programs. Timothy, I just have to say how much I appreciate your attention to detail for everybody up here, making sure we're all getting the best pictures. I love it. Welcome next, Kendra McDonald. Kendra is CEO of Canada's Ocean Supercluster, and she is positioning Canada as a world leader in sustainable ocean innovation. Under her guidance, the Supercluster has grown to over 800 members and a project portfolio worth more than $500 million. In 2024 alone, they launched multiple large-scale projects aimed at reducing carbon emissions and advancing Canada's leadership in ocean tech development, including autonomous platforms, sensors, and artificial intelligence. Mark McDonald, ladies and gentlemen. Mark is President and CEO of Reactive Health, Inc. After more than a decade of public and private physiotherapy experience, Mark opened a single-service physiotherapy clinic in Stratford, PEI. Despite limited startup funding, Hurricane Fiona, and a global pandemic, Reactive Health has grown to 8 locations, offering a wide array of multidisciplinary rehabilitation and wellness services. And his secret? Empowered clinical teams and a healthy appetite for strategic innovation. Stephen McDonald. When Stephen joined Efficiency One in 2015, the energy efficiency utility was already making an impact. Under his leadership, it has been transformed into a powerhouse of innovation and sustainability. He has spearheaded groundbreaking programs that are saving Nova Scotians over $4.8 billion in energy costs, benefiting 20,000 families, including those in low-income communities. Efficiency One has been named one of Canada's greenest employers for 12 consecutive years. Our next award winner also could not be here this evening. He is on the road, and when I explain to you who he is and what he does, you'll completely understand why. Andy McClellan. Together with Verb Interactive's 280 employees, Andy is leading the digital transformation of the global travel and hospitality industry. He's currently focused on scaling their performance media business and expanding partnership with clients like Royal Caribbean, Destination Canada, and the Venetian in Las Vegas. Andy McClellan. Our next award winner is Margaret Melanson. Appointed President and CEO of Horizon Health Network in 2022, Margaret has pioneered people-centered care in New Brunswick, and the results speak for themselves. Surgical wait lists reduced by 2,500 cases in 6 months, strengthened global talent acquisition, 30 new employee retention initiatives, and partnerships with pharmaceutical and tech companies offering access to innovative medicines and digital care plans supporting patients and caregivers. Well done. Ashley Myers-Boucher. Ashley and her husband founded Remember When Healthcare in 2021 to deliver reliable, high-quality home care and private nursing services to seniors and individuals living with disabilities. Today, this thriving operation has over 250 employees, serving more than 300 clients across Nova Scotia. It also offers full-scope nursing, patient attendance services, in hospitals and long-term care facilities, travel nurse staffing, and soon, nurse practitioner services. Well done. And Jack, your job is done. Thank you. Thank you so much. So our final award presenter is presenting sponsor Ginger Agency, who helped sponsor his visit to Canada. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dr. Siobhan Mandela. Dr. Mandela's work has traditionally focused on governments and academia, but he is now engaging with business communities, recognizing their role in shaping economic development and global cooperation. These values resonate very deeply with the spirit of the Top 50 CEO Awards, and we are so privileged to have you with us this evening. Thank you. Our next award winners, Alan Norman and Jerica Kennedy. Where some people saw an abandoned garage, Alan and Jerica saw opportunity, specifically a craft brewery focused on high-quality, innovative beers. Free the beers! But just 4 months after they started, the cursed C word happened. They changed direction, however, adapted, and they came out stronger. Tire Shack Brewing Company has expanded its brewing capacity, increased distribution, and completed a 5,600 square foot expansion. In 2022, they were named Canadian Brewery of the Year. Has anyone danced the red carpet yet? Did I miss that part? No? Just saying, I'm putting the challenge out there. Please welcome Scott Parsons. Parsons and Sons Transportation used to be a small school bus company. With Scott at the helm, it has grown into a diversified transportation enterprise with 75 vehicles and an unparalleled reputation for reliability and the capacity to stay the course during challenging times. Since 2022, revenue has surged 80%, staffing has grown 75%, and the company is preparing to open a state-of-the-art motor coach service facility. Scott Parsons. Michael Peterson. Michael became CEO of Glooscap Ventures during one of the most turbulent periods in the company's history. It was an uphill battle, and he persevered. He restructured operations, building a strong governance model and diversifying revenue streams. With wind and solar energy projects representing over $800 million in capital expenditures, Glooscap is a major player in Atlantic Canada's green economy. Congratulations. And I feel obliged to point out to anyone, if you're noticing these little yellow squares that some people have pinned to their jackets or dresses or shirts, this is part of the Moose Hide campaign, and it's bringing awareness to violence against women. So anyway, I think it's a marvelous cause, and thank you so much for bringing it to our attention by wearing these symbols. Tim Peterson, ladies and gentlemen. Since becoming CEO of WorkSafe New Brunswick in 2022, Tim has helped make New Brunswick the safest province to work in Canada. Average assessment rates reached an historic low, and for the first time, the organization returned $180 million in performance refunds to employers. Innovations include launching Canada's first early access support program for injured workers suffering psychological injury, as well as system-wide modernization efforts. Steve Priestley. In just 6 years, Steve has led Altomax Technologies from a one-drone startup into a global leader. The company operates across Canada, the US, Europe, and the Middle East, with major clients in energy, maritime, and remote inspection sectors. Altomax is accredited as the first ISO certification body in the world for unmanned flight. And they've also been featured on the Discovery and History channels, but that's nothing because now they're in Atlantic Business Magazine. Mike Randall. Mike is a globally respected voice for corporate social responsibility. He is a founding chair of the World Lottery Association CSR Assessment Panel, and he's president and CEO of Moncton-based Portfolio, a strategic action company empowering organizations to thrive in a dynamic world. And he brings that same energy to civic leadership. As past chair of the Greater Moncton Homelessness Steering Committee, he united nonprofits, government, and business to deliver real solutions to one of the region's most urgent issues. I don't know what's better, the pictures or the fist pump at the end. Andrew Riggs. Andrew co-founded AutoDirect USA to transform Canada's used vehicle export industry. In just 4 years, he's done exactly that, selling 450 to 700 vehicles a month through a world-class vehicle auction and management system, as well as launching a tire import business. Andrew gives back through sponsorships, family support programs, and charitable donations to communities across North America.
We'll chat later.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, the really big thing that happened to him today is that his daughter had her kindergarten induction ceremony today. So, family first. Sarah Robinson. Sarah is founder and CEO of Host Management. She leads one of only 2 accredited association management companies in Canada and one of just 80 in North America. With a corporate director's designation and deep experience in governance, Sarah ensures the company delivers strategic planning, operational overhauls, and custom-built tech stacks, helping associations thrive. Her team embraces innovation, and together they are driving meaningful change. Please welcome Courtney Sherlock. As founder and CEO of Halifax Tides, Courtney brought professional women's soccer to Atlantic Canada. A fast-moving, get-it-done type of person, Courtney provided financial investment, led strategic planning, and hired an executive team within months of signing the letter of intent. The organization has since grown to over 20 full-time employees, 22 players, and fingers crossed are 2 days away from winning their first match. Curtis Sisk. How come they were funnier than nobody laughed like that when I said hilarious? Come on. Curtis has guided the Heart and Stroke Foundation of New Brunswick through a period of record growth. Signature events like Hockey Heroes Weekend have achieved record-breaking fundraising totals, raising over $1.2 million in 2024. Curtis, yes, he's doing all right. Get back, we're not done. Gear down, Big Rig, sit down. Curtis's leadership style is based on inclusivity, shared success, and an ownership mentality where team members are empowered to make the best decisions make decisions in the best interest of the foundation. In other words, he's really something to bark about. Ha ha.
I knew you would get it.
Matt Sims. When Matt co-founded Simplicity Designs, the partners envisioned creating a transformative force for businesses across Atlantic Canada. More than a decade later, they have guided over 500 organizations through significant transformation, growth, and strategic innovation. Their expanding equity portfolio spans health and wellness, law, virtual leadership training, and experiential retail. Matt Sims. Our next award winner is the Golden Goddess herself, Tia Upshaw. Tia is a visionary advocate dedicated to empowering Black female entrepreneurs. As the CEO of the Canadian Black Women in Excellence Society, she has helped over 500 Black women launch or scale businesses, achieving an 80% success rate. Committed to breaking barriers and creating lasting opportunities, Tia works tirelessly to ensure sustainable success for future generations. You know I had to mention the dress, right? Florian Viomé. In just 2.5 years as CEO of TechNL, Florian is accelerating the growth of the province's tech sector and building a globally recognized ecosystem, attracting top talent. He spearheaded 2 of the largest projects in TechNL's history. These are a $32 million upskilling initiative and a 54,000 square foot innovation center. In partnership with Air Canada, he showcased the province's tech sector to 2.6 million passengers in June 2024. Our next CEO has spent the past 11 years revolutionizing the staffing industry in Atlantic Canada. Please welcome Greg White. As a partner at Integrated Staffing and Accountant Staffing, Greg has expanded the firm to 6 offices nationwide. His leadership in AI-powered recruitment is driving innovation, using data-driven insights to create meaningful placements that go beyond just skills and experience to enhance job satisfaction, retention, and workplace safety. Next up is a trailblazer in ocean technology, the leader of Ocean Sonics Limited, Mark Wood. Mark is in the forefront of underwater acoustics innovation. Since co-founding the company in 2012, he has pioneered the development of smart hydrophones, now used in every ocean worldwide. Mark has served on multiple industry boards, including the Offshore Technology Association of Nova Scotia and the Truro and Colchester Partnership for Economic Prosperity. And I feel like he might have worked with Kendra McDonald at some point. Maybe. Canada's Ocean Supercluster. Sounds about right. Our final award winner in the top 50 CEOs is the Chief Operating Officer of the University of Prince Edward Island's Faculty of Medicine, Paul Young. Paul has been charged with the once-in-a-generation challenge of building an entirely new medical school. In just 2.5 years, he mobilized a $100 million infrastructure project and grew the team from a single employee to 50 full-time staff. His latest endeavor is a $25 million initiative that is integrating housing for medical students and healthcare workers, a childcare center, and a cutting-edge simulation training suite, all under one roof. Congratulations, Paul Young, and thank you, Dr. Mandela.